I know I have multiple rebuilds that I've started, and I'm hoping that this is the rebuild that will take off for me. But so I am gonna take a different turn. I am usually the owner. I'm gonna do coach, and I'm actually gonna be um, the New York Giants new head coach. I'm gonna be using the Vikings offensive playbook if I knew where it was, and then I'm gonna use New England's defensive playbook. Um, all Madden simulation, instant starter, pre-existing injuries. We'll take it off for now. Everything looks good. I did choose trade influencer, so we're gonna start week 3 preseason. We'll go ahead and just sim this week.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
So our first game is going to be against...
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards.
I think we can get 7 wins. I really do.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
So we're playing DeMarcus Lawrence. Any thoughts on how to handle him? Yeah, we gotta make sure DeMarcus Lawrence doesn't get to us. So gain 500 plus team yards and give up 0 sacks. That's gonna be hard to do. Don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. Halfback. What's the game plan? I mean, beat the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, I don't think there's anything big for this. Looking at the team, the salary cap, man, ain't looking good. Ain't looking good. You know, we gotta find some places for some of these guys right here. There's a lot of guys I want to get rid of. First guy is gonna be Nate Solder. Gotta get rid of him. Cardinals. Do I see Cardinals were interested in him? Cardinals have the cap space for him? They do. What are we trying to acquire though? Some like draft picks? Texans need a left tackle. We could use... Well, there's multiple positions we could use. Middle linebacker would be a nice upgrade. We could... how far are we on Zach Cunningham? I think if we could get Dylan Cole and then their first round pick, and then maybe we trade a third round pick. I just don't like giving up that much. The Buccaneers need a left tackle. Their picks are probably going to be pretty valuable. And the Cardinals might be the one team that we could maybe actually push to give us something. I need a center. They don't have a center. Middle linebacker. I don't really have a guy. Free safety, they got Buda Baker, but yeah, they're not going to trade. We can almost get this first rounder. We can trade a maybe a 7th, maybe a 6th, I don't know. Actually, it might be a 4th. Because it's going to be so high. I don't really want to deal with Nate Solder right now. He's going to be fun to trade, obviously. And I would like to get rid of one of these guys. I think it's going to be Kareem Martin, because he has a 4 mil contract. Falcons, do they have anything we could use off of them? I wouldn't mind taking one of their defensive tackles. And then maybe some picks. Ooh, might be able to get this pick. What 7th round pick do we have? Move up a couple spots. Wow, really? I want some picks. Got that first rounder right there. Late first. Let me give you a 4th. Close. Maybe a 4th and a 6th would do the deal. Mm, 5th and a 6th. 4th and 6th was so close though. Man, it's like barely off. I'd say we just make him a little trade piece. Get us a couple mid-round picks. I mean, a 3rd or 4th round pick would be nice. Let's get this 4th and maybe a 7th. Okay, so traded him for a 4th and a 7th, which is pretty good. I mean, we'll have some draft picks to work with. I'm fine with that. Mm, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out something about middle linebackers because they're not looking too sharp. Uh, we don't need this backup strong safety. He's just another guy we need to trade at this point, unless we just can't find anybody that wants him. Then I'll be fine with keeping him as a backup. Rod Smith needs to go. Anybody green on Rod Smith? Give me like a 6th round pick for him. Perfect. I didn't want that kid. Wide receiver. I don't really want TJ Jones. I don't want Golden Tate either. Who's this TJ Jones?
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses by...
He actually doesn't look too bad. Keep him. Get rid of Cody Latimer. So the Bills are interested. We need a center. How close are they to trading Mitch Morse? Free safety? Redskins just lost a receiver. They might have something that we could use. might get him. And some pigs. I'm not sure if that was a good trade necessarily, but it helped the middle linebacker position, so um, I want 3 QBs on our roster. If anybody's interested in this kid, please take him. Sadly, nobody is. Fullback. Not even gonna deal with it. It's just Darius Slayton. Rookie out of Auburn. He's quick. Get rid of Corey Coleman. Seahawks need him. I like Tedrick Thompson. Um, I'll take him. And then maybe like your first rounder. You aren't gonna have a high first round anyways. Give me like that, and I'll give you like a second round. Actually, I'll give you third. Sweet. So another first rounder. Had to give up Coleman for it, but I'm fine with it. Tight end wise, I don't want this big contract of a tight end. Texans need one. Actually, I want to find a team that's going to have a high draft pick. I don't think the Broncos are going to pan out very well. Get the first, second, third from them. What about just the first and third? What about just the first? So we're not even in the ballpark at this point. Cardinals could use somebody. What is their first looking like? Close. Maybe we could give up our second to them. They accept. Trying to get rid of value so we can sign guys next year. Right tackle. Shoot, might as well just get rid of this man. Chargers need him. What could you possibly trade to us, Chargers? Wow, you're close on that, really? I could throw in a fourth. You were that close. I'm not throwing in a seventh. Do I have anything I could throw in? Let's throw in this kid. And then maybe like a sixth with this. Ooh, it made the offer go down. The Dolphins are going to have a high pick. How close are we? Not close. Not far. Fourth and a sixth. Close. Close enough. I don't know why these guys want my left tackle or right tackle, but okay. I mean, he's not good to me, but first, we're close. I throw in that fourth, and you almost want to do the deal, but you're literally like an inch away. I'd give you a low seventh round. We take your seventh round. We're still really close. Give him that fourth. A high 7th. What? We're gonna have to give him the 6th, aren't we? Give him a later 6th. That sucks, but it'll be worth it. So now we got a different right tackle starting. Both of these guys don't need to be here. Well, we're gonna keep this guy. We're gonna trade Spencer Pulley. Cardinals do need a center. At this point, I just want some picks. They give us all of their picks for him. We need to probably trade our right end. I'm not a big fan of him. Actually, free agents? I don't even know what's on the free agent market right now. Alex Collins, Gus Edwards, Jaron Brown, Donta Foreman, a right end. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are Sue Cravens. There's some halfbacks here. How long is he out? Oh, he's out for 19 weeks? That's funny. Yeah, I'm not picking him up. I like Richie James. I'm gonna go pick him up probably. Defensive tackle, there's nobody to pick up. Right in, we could pick up Akawara. We could even get a right outside linebacker. Corners, no. Free safety, no. Strong safety, not really. We need to start trading for some actual players at this point. We need to sign that Richie James. I want to trade Golden Tate, but I don't know what for. I think we can trade our, what was it, right in? Yeah, we can trade our right in. Cardinals want him. Dolphins want him. Green Bay really wants him. We need something, though. Corey Lindsey might be it. Defensive tackle wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, Zadarius Smith. Let's see if we can't get him. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get Zadarius Smith out of this deal. Maybe give up a 5th and a 6th for him. Close. We're not too far off. A 4th? How's a 4th look? Not enough. A 4th and a 5th. Closer. Let me trade somebody else real quick. Let me trade my backup defensive tackle to the Panthers for like some picks. Like a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. About a second and a fourth. What about second, sixth, and seventh? Second and sixth. Just a second. Looks like we're not going to be able to pull out that. We'll get a third and a sixth maybe. Close. I'll throw in a seventh. Perfect. Now, we should be able to get... What's his face? We just have to trade Marquise Golden. Where's our trash right end? There he is, BJ Hill. I'm not a big fan of BJ Hill. He didn't play good for me the other day. When I was playing with the Giants for fun, he didn't play good for me, so no reason to keep him. We actually don't need a left outside linebacker. Hold that thought. The Cardinals don't really have anything I want. I would take Hakeem Butler off their hands, though. And then Marcus Gilbert, maybe? They have they have a free safety. Yeah. It's Buddha, right? Um, I mean, unless the Dolphins are gonna cough up their first pick. They're close, but I could use a D tackle. Apparently, you guys have all of them. I'm gonna try and get him. And who's your free safety? Bobby McCain. Who's your center? This seems like a fair trade to me. If I give you him, and I give you a corner of some sort. Y'all like Bill? Beal? I don't even know what his name is, but whatever. Give you a fifth. Did I do the deal for you? No. I do need to fill multiple positions, but a stud linebacker would be nice to have. I think we can make the trade. They don't need him anymore because they got Rashawn Gary. So, what else do you want from me? A fifth and a sixth? I don't know where we were at. Not a big fan of Alec Ogletree right now. BJ Goodson's contract has to go, and so is Mark McLaurin Jr. He's a rookie. We'll keep him. Rams want to take a chance on him. By all means, take a chance on him. Take a fourth and a sixth for him. They accept. I'm fine with that. It frees up more cap room for me. Grant Haley needs to go, I think. I think he's kind of trash. And with that being said, nobody wants him. So, shows you he is trash. Carmen Moore could leave. We're not gonna find anybody for him. Strong safety. Michael Thomas, nobody wanted him. Punter. Yeah. Eli kind of still needs to go, and our left tackle kind of, Nate Solder kind of needs to hit the road because his contract is not friendly. Give us your first. I want something else though. Kinda want your free safety. Kinda want your right tackle too. Can you give it to me? I'll take your right tackle off your hands. What about just your right tackle? What about your first round pick? What? The Vikings could use it. The problem with the Vikings though. Mm, Armand Watts. You don't have any defensive tackles. They got jack squat. What do the Buccaneers have? First round pick. You, I'm more looking like for second round picks. The Jets. I want like second and third. Who wants a left tackle like number one? The Raiders do. I'd take like a low first and a third. I want I want like a second and fourth and fifth maybe? What about just a second and a fifth? We're so close. I would just like to get like if I threw in like a fifth or sixth. Sweet. Gary, or not Gary, Zadarius Smith is ours. Because now we can just drop him, go to the Packers. Zadarius Smith. We're close. You have a second round pick now. We have a third round pick. So close now. And then a fourth. Sweet. Now we just go sign that right end. I guess we're not necessarily done. We have a ton of cap room though. I think we can turn Gallman Jr. into multiple picks. The Bills need a running back. We need positions. Pretty much left tackle and right tackle and defensive tackle. Would you give us this? Would you trade me your left tackle? I would take your left tackle, Deion Dawkins. Maybe not. We need to get multiple things out of you then. And writing might. Nope, writing won't be one of them. We could use a defensive tackle. Harrison Phillips should be okay. Right end. Yeah, I don't really want him. About your first round pick. I'd, like literally just mean, he was close. Like, we were close to getting him. Maybe just draft picks are the move here. Nah. We need players, and we need them now. Deion Dawkins would be nice. Harrison Phillips, and then Deion Dawkins. We could throw in like a fourth. Maybe we could get a second round pick out of them. And this tight end. They don't want to give up this second and third. I don't really want fourth and fifths anymore. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to invest in this Deion Dawkins kid. And maybe push a fourth on them. Don't want to push the second on them. Fourth is really close. A fourth and a sixth should do the deal. Love how it was like see, that's gonna be a problem. They're gonna have to give me some picks. Ugh. I'm not willing to do this trade. I'm just not. Golden Tate, yeah, he's gotta go. The team that needs the wide receiver the most don't want him. I mean, the Broncos need him. But what can I get from the Broncos that I'll be satisfied with? Don't want any of the receivers. Now, I will take Jawan James off of them. Or maybe they're... how much is Jawan James getting paid? It's not a bad contract to endure. Defensive tackle, would they have? Nothing. Ooh, yeah, this is not... I'm gonna need a lot. I would actually do Tack McKinley for him, and then maybe like a couple picks. We're close. See, I don't want to do that. I need a left tackle. really have that. What do Lions have that I could take? Taylor Decker. What about right end? Bro, give me Trey Flowers. What about Mike Daniels? I have like two really good. What? Defensive tackles? Do they have anybody? They don't need him. Kind of want their left tackle. I mean, uh, Golden. Yeah, he's got a. Uh, thank you. You guys sure have an abundance. Would you swap? Worth a try. I do think I can get Andre Smith off of them. Parnell, on the other hand, probably not. Right in, they have Sam Hubbard and Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson. I don't want to trade Carl Lawson. Give up some draft picks here. Help build our team up a little bit. And give up a 5th and a 6th. Maybe just a 6th. 5th, 6th. Oh, we're so close. Just have to move up those picks. So a high 5th and a mid 6th. How do we get lower? A higher 5th and the highest 6th I have. We're so close. Am I gonna have to go to the 4th? Let's just do 4th. And a low or a mid 6th. But the highest 6th I have. We're gonna have to go 4th and a 5th. I mean, it got accepted. We filled positions we needed. I mean, whether you like it or not, kind of had to do something there. Generating best lineup. Team ain't looking so hot. Let's just be honest. Yeah, we still gotta sign a right end. Linebacker core looks kind of nice for now. Yeah, George Jenkins, when I said that, was looking at me like, are you serious? This is a terrible lineup. I will say, it's got some work. Let's go ahead and get rid of Eli. Broncos want him. I think we can get some stuff out of the Broncos, man. I mean, I don't even need this much cap room, but like, hey, it is what it is. Let's bring in a young guy. Let's see if we can get a young guy out of somebody. I don't even care who it is. I want somebody pretty good from them. I think we can make that happen. But like, the problem with that is there's not really anybody I want. Maybe we can get a first. Can I get a right in. I don't need to right in. I could take a free safety though. What about center? What do they have at center? How about that? How about just Eli for the first? I want to do some signings before we get into our first game. Not gonna be a good game probably, but that's okay. Um, Wide receiver. I want to sign Richie James Jr. I think he's gonna be great. He's really fast. Tight end. We're going to pick up Dan Arnold. Sign a practice squad, and then we'll bring him up to our roster. Left tackle. I don't think we had to bring in anybody there. Left end, good. Tackle, we're good. Right end, we did need to bring in a right end. And I think we're going to bring in Romeo Okawara just to fill that position for now. Kind of just look at our team, see how it's looking now. I don't know if it's going to be any better, but we'll see. Team ain't looking half bad. Not bad, not great, but not bad, honestly. Let's inquire about a couple players. First one is I'm gonna let Alec Ogletree be up there. I am gonna remove him as a captain, and we are going to make Dexter Lawrence our captain.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your...
And I would also like to inquire about Golden Tate, because I don't really need him. Gallman can also be inquired about. And then Eli is also another one that can be inquired about, because we don't really need Eli. But we'll go ahead and use him until, I guess until we find a trade that we want. Other than that, we need to probably, can I go to, let's see. Yeah, I don't want to trade for anybody right now. Like, I don't want to trade for Julio or anything, and I don't want to trade Saquon. So I'm gonna just play with what I've got for now, see what I can do from there. I want to bank more on like free agency next year, because I think I can take, if we can get the right stuff for maybe Eli and Gallman Jr., we can maybe fill out this roster to get us by. I do have a lot of picks right now, and I do want to look at the depth chart real quick though, because there's probably a couple positions that we are going to need to fill in. One of those being maybe receiver. We've got 5 wides. Tight ends, oh yeah, I need to bring up Arnold from the practice squad. He's gonna be our backup. Yeah, I'm gonna start Daniel Jones. The only problem with starting Daniel Jones is he is really inaccurate under pressure. I don't even have a practice squad. What's up with that? Alright, yeah, I'm trying to inquire picks or something for Eli, but yeah, we'll start Daniel. I have a lot of cap room, so free agency next year is gonna be ridiculous. Uh, but yeah, I say we just go ahead and get into the game, see how it goes. I'm also trading Golden Tate because I don't really want Golden Tate. Dang, we are playing the freaking Cowboys. That sucks. I didn't see Eric Berry on the free agency market because I looked at safeties. I looked at strong safeties too, cause yeah, I know Eric Berry's a strong safety. I messed up there. I didn't see him, so I don't know.
An NFC East battle right off the bat.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East between the New York Giants
I mean, I think we can beat the
Dallas
Cowboys easily. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem. Yeah, I should have signed Dez. That'd been funny.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing
I don't
leader.
like the corner Haley.
After a gain
I mean, I
of
know
2
he just
out
made
to
the
the
tackle,
27.
but I'm not a big fan of him.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season.
Jeez,
6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the
I was even a
NFL.
4-3.
Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings.
Probably just gonna send all blitz here.
One of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word
So,
vision for him.
what
It
I'm
was on
thinking
display there,
is-
wasn't it?
It certainly was.
Is you guys let me know if you want me to do this or the fantasy draft, rebuild. It's up to you guys. Wanted to try out this though, see how it goes.
From the 39, Prescott. And
I'm just
there's
thinking it.
Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard
I mean,
line.
defensively, if we run the nickel, we don't really have
So
a
Amari Cooper out of
defender to do
Northwestern
it in.
High School in Miami.
But see, as soon as I line up
And it's
in
so funny that when I was going through the draft
nickel,
process, when he came out of
better go.
Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of
we
his
missed a
attention to
sack
detail
and then missed an
precision. But
interception.
don't forget his athletic ability.
We had that
That's what made
interception
that
too.
catch
That's a
work.
bad
It's
thing.
been 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. To throw once
There
more
we
on
go.
2nd and 10.
I
Prescott.
finally got a sack. It's taken long enough.
Enough takes to start that drive. Quite
We're gonna
like
go
the
ahead
loss on a sack
and
does it.
do
Now
cover
they're
3
looking at a
match.
3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum
So I did trade
shifted
for
to the other side of
Zadarius
the
Smith.
football.
And
He's
old Mo,
out
he's a
covering
very, very fickle man.
curl flat.
Looking left side, and he's
I
got
gotta go.
it in.
I gotta stop
It's
going for
Elliott.
these hit sticks.
And he can only
I keep
manage to
missing.
take this thing to the 38, well
yeah,
shy of the first down.
I mean, we're gonna
It's a
have
gain
like
of 11, but they're
90
still well
million next
short.
year,
It's
and I
4th
have
down.
like 4 or
That's
5
certainly playing
first
down
round
in distance
picks.
very well by the defense, isn't it?
So
Take
I'm not
whatever
too
you want
worried.
underneath, by all
I
means.
also,
That's
I'm
leaking
not
to
gonna
the
use
right, and he
the.
missed it by a foot or
I'm
two.
assuming you
It's
guys watch
no
Bengal
good.
if you're still in here.
Maher was 6 of 7
And
from 50
he
plus as a
runs, or he
29-year-old
works.
rookie,
He
including
has
a
like
Cowboy
that.
record 62-yarder, and he's able to
That
knock
draft
this one
class.
through from
I'm not gonna
distance
use it
as
because
well.
it's too
Remember,
OP.
4 years in Canada,
I want to
tried
use
all
like.
kinds of conditions. Gives a guy
Oh, we're
a lot
gonna
of
run this
confidence
ball.
coming to the NFL.
I just want to do whatever
Running it with the NFL's offensive rookie
thing
of the year a season ago,
imports
Saquon
and see what
Barkley,
we can do from
pushing
there.
forward for 3 up to the 48.
So we got a mediocre O line. It's not terrible, but it's not
From just shy of midfield,
good.
Jones. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able
See
to
what I
bring
mean?
it
That's
up
the problem about
5 yards
Daniel
shy of
Jones is
midfield to the 45-yard
when he gets under
line.
pressure, I can't throw that
Not
route
a good
at all.
omen there. His first throw of the afternoon,
okay, though.
intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now.
Probably bring
I hope
Julius
there's
Peppers
not
up.
negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe
Got sacked. There we go.
Rush, and down he goes. Alec Ogletree gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, it's
I can't believe
Elliott.
they ran that. Luckily, he filled the hole.
They
He
get
only got 2
yards
yards.
back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
There was a lot right there,
And
though.
this is a guy straight out of
3rd and
college.
18.
They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's
Go
why
ahead
they took him in
and
the
cover
first
Jason
round. They expect him to be
Witten.
a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait.
Sacked.
Prescott
Fumble.
stripped.
Fumble. No way. No way, dude. I mean, we literally... Yeah, I don't know how you call Julian Edelman overrated, but...
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter anymore
I mean,
how you get
I
the
guess
face
it's his
mask.
opinion,
Any
but
part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
beats me.
They go play action here on
I
first
was
down.
about to say there's no way we get
Blitz
that.
coming, and down he
Like, we don't get that
goes.
sack.
Alec Ogletree,
Yeah, I don't know how you call
able to
Julian
get
Edelman
in there for
overrated,
his
but
second sack of the afternoon.
whatever.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive
bring
line
my linebacker
flat out
back.
cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I mean, I don't know. We're
Big
choking on
Andrew
3rd down
Billings
for
there
some
on the
reason.
stop.
But for the team we have, we're not playing bad.
On EA Sports. Start
Our
of the
offense,
second
though,
quarter, and it's the Cowboys
we've
in
gotta figure out
possession
something.
as they've got it with a very tough 3rd and 15 forthcoming. Prescott now. He's got his target. It's Cobb.
That's tough.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy
Probably shouldn't have played ball
touchdown.
right there. It's okay, though.
Randall Cobb, 37 yards.
If I can just get Daniel Jones to play good, we're going to be fine.
Extra point
Just under
by
pressure,
Moore, up
he is
and good. And it's
not
now a
throwing good.
7-0 game. 5 plays
By the way,
there
if you
on
do
that
a
drive.
franchise, this
And it
Richie
culminates
James
in a
Jr.
Dallas
is
touchdown.
so fast. I'm not going to take this out,
And no
but
return on this
he's
one. It's
so
a fair
fast.
catch,
Such a good
signal
kick
for
returner.
and
So if you need a
take
kick
it.
returner, pick him up. He's
A
usually on a
reminder,
practice
coming up
squad.
later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival
the problem with
Steelers.
this
And then on
is
Monday night,
Byron
it's the one
Jones is
weekend of the
now
year where you get 2
shut
games to
down.
wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut, and the Raiders'
Yeah, I do want to
final
trade
season
Golden Tate.
opener in Oakland. That's the late game,
I don't know what
10:30
for.
Eastern.
I don't want to
They
do
may wanna go back to
I don't
that
want to
one.
cheese the
First play of the
system
drive,
too
good for
bad
15 and
because
a
I want to make
first
this
down.
still kind of fun and somewhat realistic.
A first down carry for Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And somebody get open.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
See what I mean? I mean, like,
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
so I did a
They were
rebuild
trying
with
to
the
get it
Buffalo
there to
Bills. I
Sterling
did a
Shepard.
relocation.
And it's 3rd down.
Ryan
They've had
Tannehill
touchdowns on
can
both of
literally
their
throw that
drives
pass
thus
all
far,
day.
But now they face a 3rd
I
and
mean,
long.
I don't know.
Operating from the gun. Jones gets this out to Saquon
We're going to go
Barkley.
for it.
And this won't be enough. A good secure
usually don't
tackle,
do
and they
stuff
stop
like
him
that,
a few
but
yards shy at the 46.
I think we can get it.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down
We got it.
yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A first carry for the Clemson man.
Coleman's so good.
They get
He's so
11 back
fast.
on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Jones. And the pressure will get to him. He
I'm
goes
so
down.
confused. What?
Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Oh, are you kidding me?
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball
Probably throw it
back.
across the middle to
Good
Richie
job
James
declining that
Jr.
penalty.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down.
Another pick.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
A face mask.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Stay committed.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, second most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. On 2nd down,
I filled the wrong hole.
Italia, and some
That's
room
so
to
sad.
work. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Get out a nickel here.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive
I could just
alive.
get Daniel Jones to throw a good ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Easy.
Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And
Why
a
you would
big
even throw that?
turnover
That was a
there as his
terrible
guys
throw.
will get the football back.
Okay, if Daniel Jones
The
throws one
Giants
more
offense
inaccurate
at
pass,
the line, ready to begin
we're
their
going to have
next
to take him
drive.
out pretty
And it's
light.
been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Went
And
back
he'll
way
lose
too far.
yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against...
Looking for his
He's
receiver.
so
Sharp, and
inaccurate.
it's
I gotta
intercepted.
take him out.
Picked off Byron
He can't
Jones.
throw those routes.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you
Maybe a
can't
run
get
to the
those
left,
points.
probably.
They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the
I was
other side
there,
with a good
just
field position they
not
just
in
took
front
over
of the
with.
receiver.
Now the Cowboys going to
I'm
burn
gonna
the
put
first
Eli
of
in.
their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Yo. Yo.
I just stuck
A
up with
first
Eli
down
again.
throw for Prescott.
That sucks.
Caught left side by Cobb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout
offense
now,
right now.
as they get it right
Turned
at the
over the ball
30-second
twice.
mark of this first
Or
half.
3 times now. I
Back-to-back
can't
good
remember at this
plays
point.
have them on the move on first down. To throw is Prescott. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb.
Tackle by Julius Peppers.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That throw good
Call
for
timeout,
4.
or are they going
It's
to go
second
for it?
down.
What's going on?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Wait, leave him up, leave him up, leave him up. Don't tackle him, don't tackle him.
Outright completes it to Jarwin.
That was
And he'll
stupid.
get it here to the 10-yard line.
I know we kicked first.
All right, we will save the week
I think
one
what I'm gonna
highlights
do
and
is I'm gonna
apparently
put
get
Eli
right
in
back
real
to
quick.
the action here in the third.
Maybe Eli can get us a touchdown.
We'll
Here,
see
watch
if
the
week
speed
one
on
fatigue
James
becomes
Jr.
any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Pretty
And
dang
it's a pretty
fast,
good
I'm gonna be
return here as
honest.
he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I mean, let's see. We could test out Eli, see how he does here.
The New
I don't know,
York
I do
set
want to
take
get
the
Daniel
field.
Jones' first
They're
touchdown.
down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing
Bad
is
run by me.
emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Here's Jones on 3rd down. It's caught. Shepard.
That was glitchy, I'm not going to lie.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go. Let's do this.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And get his morale boost in XP. I got a feeling Vander Esch is about to make a big play here, though.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley.
I was wrong.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go, baby.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the
Still think
game,
we
but
can
they're
run the
on
ball
the move.
here.
1st and 10.
Our center can get on the
They'll run
linebacker.
with Barkley.
Will Hernandez is supposed to be
2
good.
yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I'll leave Saquon in the block here.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jones. And the Cowboys
Our O-line just
pressure
can't
gets
handle
there this
DeMarcus
time
Lawrence.
for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an
The only
extra
thing we can
defensive
do
back.
here is
Now Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes
he's
down
hurt.
once more. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Daniel Jones got a card, of course. That's great. Shoulder tear. He's probably done for the season. So
The
won't have
offense
him
now
anymore.
at the line, ready for their next
So I
drive.
guess we
They
better
were able to
sign
get the
Josh
ball back here,
Dobbs.
didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points. Turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude.
Got a feeling we might lose this
for
first
scoring
game,
some
And to
but
get a little more cushion. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This is
I read that
caught by the
late.
catch right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Should
7
be a
yards there
run.
and a first down.
Shift. Watch the shift.
A first down carry by
Uh-oh.
Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
I
Good
mean,
gain of 9
defensively
on
we're
first
playing
down.
good.
The last
just-
run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Offensively,
Again, it's
destroyed.
Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield.
I don't know,
at
maybe
the
Eli's the
48.
savior here.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away.
We're going to have to look at
And that's probably
quarterbacks
a
and
good
see who we're going to
philosophy at
sign.
this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Still a ball game right here, though.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 5 yards
3rd
on
and 4.
first down, but now
There we
just
go.
a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. On the left side, Gallup's got it.
I
And
miss all
past
those
the
hit sticks.
35, he'll be dropped
so
a
bad
yard or
about
two
doing
shy
hit
of the
sticks.
30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, I read that
Carry
good.
now for Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is
Oh, no.
smothered behind
I just
the
want to see
line.
if we get
They'll
any
wind up
offers from
losing
anybody.
3 yards here.
I
And
don't
that'll
know if
make
we're
this a
going
2nd
to be
and
honest,
13.
but
That loss
backup
of 3, a
quarterbacks,
rare
you
stumble
guys got
on a
any
promising
suggestions?
drive.
Do you think?
Here's 2nd and 13.
I'm looking at probably.
It's a 7-yard pickup.
I'm
They'll be
assuming
looking
Daniel
now
Jones is
to
going to
3rd
be
and 6.
out for a while.
And they'll be in search of
So
6
we're gonna
yards
have to
here on
look.
3rd down.
I'm gonna
This is now
go
the 9th play of the drive.
Jarrett Stidham,
Now
Josh
Prescott.
Dobbs, probably Josh
And that's knocked
Dobbs,
away and
or
incomplete.
Easton Stick. What we could do
Not only
is
was the call spot
that
on,
58
how about the
overall,
execution of that
cut
defense
him
right there.
and then
The zone
sign
was absolutely locked up tight.
Josh
He was trying
Dobbs
to force it
and
in there on third down.
But
Easton
if there's a
Stick
time
and
to
just let
force it,
both
he
of
felt
them
like he needed to
try
make
and
a play,
fight for
right?
position.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Personally, I think Josh Dobbs is going to be better, but I like Easton Stick. He might be able to be good for us.
So. Off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go
well,
out
Eli's
on the
in
field and say,
now,
guess what? You
so
can put some points on the board, but that
let's
won't
see
beat
if
us.
Eli is our savior.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking
Eli.
about the NFL and teams can score
Somehow
fast
he's
in this
still
league.
good at Madden.
Quick strikes, you're right back
I don't
in
know how
it.
they
Exactly
treated Daniel
right.
Jones
Keep it
so
up
bad.
alive.
Like,
Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. But we see so many good
he's
battles
better
in
than
the NFC
that.
East.
Like, he
and
should be
Cowboys
throwing
and
inaccurate
Giants,
passes
they
like
rarely
that.
disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes.
Dangerous back in the
Another
box.
nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Pick. Okay, that's my fault. I'm terrible. I deserve to lose this game.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Why did I even
Takes
throw
this
that?
one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I usually don't play this
That's the
bad.
story of the game. They've been suffocating
I'm just
all
playing
game
terrible
long
tonight.
on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
See if we can get a big return here. I don't know.
Fielded a couple yards deep.
Try something.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy.
What do you guys think? What do you want to do about the QB position?
They'll start at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Gallman will run it. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the 39, Manning. That's complete to Gallman.
Need to get.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Manning going to throw.
Oh, Eli.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. They keep it with Barkley on first down.
They sent
He is going to be
a lot of blitz right there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come on.
Now this pass into the
That was holding, but okay.
Barkley.
Let's go, Saquon.
All the way in. Touchdown,
needed that.
New York. Saquon Barkley, 40 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Missed field goal.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going
I'm not
to use.
Gonna onside. There's no reason to at this point.
Have a chance to win this game.
This will be taken in at the 1. He's going to be stopped
face
here
mask.
with a penalty marker on the field.
I can't catch a break.
I'm not sure what this is about. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Elliott.
Wow.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
I even
That
blitzed.
play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Now we'll start calling our
The Giants
timeouts.
going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll run with Elliott. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Zadarius Smith. There we go.
Zadarius Smith in there to record another
at least
sack,
cut the lead.
and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
I don't think they're going to make this.
Yeah,
I
baby.
caught that.
We got it. We got it.
The offense back
All right.
out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Van Der Esch is coming for sure.
On 1st down, Manning. And nearly another interception.
Broke on the
They've been
ball.
around the ball all game. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Check it out, Reed.
Throwing again, Manning. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40.
Just keep going, I guess.
And finally brought down at the 38. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Here's Manning to throw. Wide open receiver.
Get out of bounds.
Complete. 22
Might
yards
be able
on
to
the
score.
catch and run, a 1st down.
As much as I want to run with Saquon, I'm going to pass it.
Come on, set. 70.
You know what? I don't think we're going to score. So
On 1st down, Barkley. And all the way down
if I can
inside
spike
the
it real
5
quick,
to
we're
the
good.
4.
Nope.
Let's go. Let's go.
In the game
So
off
this
6-17,
one will end in a
going to get beat.
victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And partner, I must
Kind
say,
of
good to
expected
see you
with
again.
all the
Been
moves
too
we made.
long. Yeah, it's good to have football
Got rid of a
back,
lot of
isn't it?
guys.
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
It's
Oh,
fine.
you're trying to say real football.
Our defense
Real
played
football.
extremely
Not
good,
preseason
though.
football where
I'm
we
really
shake
impressed
down
with
the
our
rosters and
defense.
figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys.
Eli played
from
good,
the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you up.
but we're going to have to figure out something for backup QBs because Daniel Jones will probably be out for a while now.
The players on your quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
And Kyle Lueda or whatever needs to be cut. If I can trade that Kyle Luleta, I'm going to trade him. But yeah,
Now
this
let's
is...
take a minute to see how you
Let's
can
see how long
improve your
Daniel
team.
Jones is out. 5 weeks? Okay. Not bad. I was
Start
expecting
your week by
worse.
installing your game plan.
Weekly awards. Alec Ogletree, actually. 8 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 interception. Alec Ogletree showing out for us. We do have an offer for Golden Tate. There's a 2nd rounder in there. A lot of teams want him. I'm not sure if I want to trade him right now. I think I could do a manual trading, get something better. But I do want to get rid of Valletta or whatever. Nobody wants him, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to go to free agents. Go ahead and look at the QBs. Josh Dobbs is on the Bills. Freaking practice. Dang it. mean, I need more of like a accurate quarterback, and throw under the pressure needs to be good. Who's got the best throw under pressure? Austin Allen from Arkansas has the best throw under pressure. Nate Sudfeld. Josh Dobbs is pretty good. I'm thinking we're going to bring in Josh Dobbs. Go ahead and sign Josh Dobbs to the roster. And then we're going to have to cut Lauletta whenever Daniel Jones does get back. Before I end this off, though, let's see if we can't make one more trade. I think Josh Dobbs will be good for us. Yeah, Golden Tate kind of just needs to go. You know, I wouldn't mind trading him to the Titans. I could trade. They've got a lot of. See, the problem we're having right now is our line. I don't know. We'll decline the offers for now. I wasn't a big fan of any of them. I do want to fill up our practice squad with some guys. I don't know who. Probably gonna do one quarterback at least. Fill it with guys that I think could possibly make the roster. I think we need to sign a quarterback to this. Let's go Nick Fitzgerald. Let's put him on our practice squad. Look out for him. Halfback wise, Myles Gaskin out of Washington. See how he does. Wide receiver, I'm looking for. I'm not really looking for Keelan Doss. I'm gonna sign him to the active. Tight ends. Ryan Pope. We need a guy at left tackle that. First, all toughness is big. How old is this kid? 23. Pass block. 69. Nice. Sign Toby Weathersby to the practice squad. Maybe a center. Nope. Guard. I mean, we don't have anybody that's old on our team necessarily. Sign Andre Smith to the practice squad too. Wouldn't hurt to probably put a corner on there. and then some sort of. I really want to put probably another halfback. Well, we don't need another halfback. We really need to figure out wide receiver. And now we kind of need more of a. What does personality even do? What about a guy that can catch in traffic for sure? There's a guy. So we got 2 wide receivers signed to the, or a wide receiver. What was another position that we needed to work on? Right end, maybe? Signed Joe Jackson to the practice squad. And then maybe another linebacker if we have a spot. That should have been the last spot, though. How many spots do we have left? This is insane. What the heck? Okay, I like how this is looking. I want to trade a receiver. It was Slayton that got the penalty. Packers need him. By all means, take him. There you go. Just like that. Gone. 4, 5. TJ Jones could go. Actually, no, he can't. Lauletta needs to go. Yeah, I'm not gonna upgrade any more positions. First game didn't turn out like we needed it to. Thought defense played extremely well. Offense, I was not impressed at all. We need to probably look at
offensive
this.
and defensive each week. You can, once you've made your game plan, choose to start.
So I don't want any of these guys necessarily getting the extra. I'd rather do Will Hernandez for Arkansas, or for not Arkansas, for the extra. So I guess that's gonna be the end of this video. We didn't really do much. We just lost. Is what it is. Honestly, don't think there's another trade I want to do. We could get rid of Gallman maybe. I'll pick up another running back. It's not like we don't need to do it, but we could. Maybe a corner eventually. So yeah, that's gonna be it.